This is Bye Bye Money, and welcome to my live trading journal with live commentary, scalping the ES, $500 a day using only one setup, the two-legged pullback. If you do not know what the two-legged pullback is, it's a pure price action setup. It looks like this: A, B, C, and we like to go into the second entry. You can also count it like this: first pullback, first entry, second pullback, second entry. And we like to find the setup in key areas such as moving averages, support resistance levels, channels, trend lines. For instance, if I get this pattern and I move it over here to the chart, you can see that there's a two-legged pullback right here. Adjust it, and you see that when the two-legged pullback happens near the top of this range, also the wedge here, top of this ascending channel, you can see that it was good for more than a scalp, for swing, and even more than a swing. So this setup is a pure price action setup, as in we don't use indicators to find this setup. We look at the candles, we look at the chart, and by looking at the chart and the movement of the charts and counting the legs, we're able to find the two-legged pullback. So if you'd like to find more details about the two-legged pullback, you can look at the description below. I have some playlists for beginners and intermediate, explaining how to count legs, explaining how to identify second entries and also traps. So why is this such a high probable setup? Well, as Al Brooks says, whenever the market makes two attempts at something, typically at the second try, it feels way more confident. The market, the traders, and the institutions feel way more confident entering in the second entry. It's the same idea for double tops and double bottoms. And so the idea is after there's two pullbacks, traders and institutions feel confident coming in second entry. So also, if you find this content helpful or enjoyable and you've been following for a long time and still haven't liked and subscribed, it helps us a lot if you like and subscribe this video and also to the channel. And that's the best way you can help us out to provide this content for you guys. Also, if you look at my chart, there's a bunch of numbers and boxes. These numbers and boxes is an indicator that we have to automatically count legs, automatically identify second entries, and also traps. And so you can see the dark red numbers are second entries, and dark green numbers under the candles are also second entries. For example, you have another second entry here. I'll bring my template, as you might call it, and we have a two-legged pullback right here. And you can see with the dark green one, identify this as a second entry, and that would have been good for more than a scalp. And that's actually a really good setup right off the 20 EMA. That's one that we teach on the channel. So that's one of our favorite setups there. And so we like to find this setup. Also, look here on the chart, all the dark red ones near the top of the trading range here with this blue box. Every time this red one appears, you can see that it was good enough for a scalp or even more. If you want to learn more about the indicator here, you can check it out at www.twoleggedpullback.com. For this video, I'll be doing live scalping on the ES for today's session and using the two-legged pullback, finding this setup, and yeah, hopefully it's helpful for you guys. And stick around, enjoy, and as always, happy trading and God bless. Looking for a two-legged pullback here. You can afford a two-legged pullback here. Looking for the two-legged pullback. This is the one-legged pullback, essentially first entry. As you can see with the light red number, we need the second pullback to happen. This is still a viable setup until a pivot low breaks this pivot low, and it's pretty good distance away. I'm pretty sure we can get a two-legged pullback here. So you can see here, there was, from this pivot low, some support here. Also, but when it broke, created a gap, filled the gap with this wick. Might have to jump to the smaller time frame for a two-legged pullback here. Two-legged pullback did happen on a smaller time frame. That's just so close. I might take it with a break under this bar. It's a micro double top, so it actually didn't technically trigger, but I'm gonna optically look at this one as a two-legged pullback. Alright, I'm in. Probably can get 2 points from this. Probably could swing even further than that. I'm thinking 4 points. We're number a 1-to-1 risk. So the two-legged pullback didn't technically trigger, but with the price action, it actually did create a two-legged pullback right here. With this up and then back down. A smaller time frame, that would have been a two-legged pullback. We can actually get our two-legged pullback if it comes back up here, or I'll be interested in actually doubling my position. I just see this as a major trend reversal. I'm pretty sure we hit the high of the day today. Give me a double bottom here. Market double bottom. Currently. Those people scalp 2 points. That's what they're getting out. That's why we see this bounce here. 2 points. Okay, we will actually get our two-legged pullback. A technical two-legged pullback, but we'll see. Something like this. Market is not so kind. Market's saying if you want to get in, you got to get in. We're not giving you a two-legged pullback discount. Looking for a 4-point swing here. Four-point swing hit. So my entire position. I know the two-legged pullback didn't trigger with the indicator, but this is where you kind of have to do more manual optically. When you saw this wick up, come back down, it's a two-legged pullback on a smaller time frame. And so this trigger up, trigger back down. So I got the 400 tick. Yep. So in the 400 tick, you saw a two-legged pullback here, A, B, C. Two-legged pullback on a 10K chart. A, B, C. Interested in going long here, right off the 20 EMA. We actually have to extend our risk here with this trade. Right, we are in the 10K trade, and to actually put it here, we have to extend our risk, and because of that, let's also extend our reward. Right now, we have about a 6-point risk, so let's go for 2 points here. Try to scalp 2 points. Since the risk is big, we also have to expand our reward. Let's let this ride. It's a two-legged pullback off the 20 EMA. Or I filled at 2 points. The reason being because the risk was larger actually than 4 points. So trader's equation, you actually need to have more reward for that to make sense. We're in trading range here. And we just made a two-legged pullback. A, B, C. I'm interested in going long here. We do have the 20 EMA in the way, but in the trading range, the idea is to slice through those like butter. See if we can get a good entry here. All right, I'm in this trade. Two-legged pullback from the bottom. That's trading range. Trying to scalp out a point here. Look for a retracement that is basically gives you enough room to the 20 EMA, and there it is. Going short here. Two-legged pullback. A, B, C. Go short here. 4 points exactly. Signal bar at resistance. Let's let this ride. I'm gonna try to swing this actually kind of far down. I'm gonna control this with my stop loss. .25. Yeah, let's just get 1 point. I feel like I can get more than 1 point, but let's get 1 point. Close to the end of the day, end of the week here. Stop playing games. Stop playing games. Stop playing games. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Two-legged pullback to resistance from this trend line. These pivots coming down. Risk was good. Risk reward was good there. For a 10K chart, not bad. All right, gonna wrap it up. All right, not bad. 2K today. I'll take that.